Hello, welcome back. This is the next video in this series that I'm doing about goal setting. So the last video we brainstormed, we came up with a list of ideas for which goals we could choose. We put it through a ranking system and then we chose our goal. So today we are going to think about that goal and list everything that we can think of regarding how we're going to accomplish that goal. First, we are going to start with mindset. Like I was talking about in the last video, this plays such an important step with getting our mind geared towards success. So now that we have that goal, we're going to think about it and we're going to kind of close our eyes just for a minute. You can hit pause. You don't have to do this if you don't want to close your eyes. That's totally fine. But what we're going to do is visualize ourselves doing that goal. So doing that thing. Now that you've done that, we're going to come back and we're going to grab our piece of paper and get to work writing some things out about our goal. The first thing we're going to do on this page is write your goal out at the top. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to write a mission statement about our goal. So let's use the example of learning how to play the piano. So our mission statement can be something like, I, Jean Shelby, am going to learn how to play the piano. Next, we are going to write out the why. And this can be something simple like for the piano. This is something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to play my favorite songs on the piano, or the medical assistant degree that you want to help people and that you have always wanted to be in that setting to where you know you can make a difference. Next, we are going to use that visualization that we did to come up with everything that we can think of regarding this goal. So if you're thinking of learning how to play the piano, you're going to need a piano if you don't already have one, or a keyboard. So that can be a step that you take and just write it down. Don't worry about what order it's in. You can even write down the songs that you're wanting to learn, or if you have a piano teacher in mind, or if you wanted to do a course online with this, write everything down that you can think of regarding this goal. And I'm fully expecting you to be pausing this in the meantime and coming up with a list. So hopefully you're doing that. The next thing we're going to do with this list is rank it. We're going to prioritize it. So let's say you're wanting to learn the piano and you don't have a piano. The first step is going to be to look for a piano, whether that's new or used. Maybe you just need to look into who in town has pianos to sell. That would be step one. Step two might be figuring out in your house where you're going to put the piano. And that's fun, right? Like these are fun, actionable steps, but we're taking the big goal of learning to play the piano and we're breaking it down into littler, more actionable steps. So go ahead and continue ranking your list. This might bring up more ideas, more tasks that you need to do in order to get started with this goal. But ultimately, you'll have somewhat of a list. Next, we are going to grab our calendars, our planners, however we use to organize our lives, right? And we're going to mark down that first step, that first priority and task on our list on the calendar. I'm going to give you a little advice here, a little bit of tough love.
Tough love is when you have to be mean to somebody because you love them. And the more you love a person, the meaner you have to get.
Okay, I realize that we are all so busy. I totally get that. I'm really busy too. Having a goal and having this dream and wanting to achieve it means that we're going to have to spend a little bit of time at it, right? We don't already have this thing in our life. So we're going to have to make a little bit of a change in order to see progress, in order to proceed with this goal that we want to do. So that might mean that you spend 10 or 15 minutes a day on it. And I'm not saying that you have to spend hours on it unless you have the time, unless you want to, then that is amazing. But even starting 5 or 10 minutes a day is going to step you towards that goal. So hopefully this encourages you to start doing that. Now you have that first task written on your calendar. Monday morning or Monday during your lunch break, you're going to call a couple piano stores and you're going to see if they have some used pianos or whatever in your price range and your size that you want, and get the ball rolling. Hopefully, seeing this bit of progress is going to move you to the next goal, is going to make you want to continue. That's it for this step. As you can see, it's pretty easy, like it's pretty simple. And I'm not saying that your goals are easy or simple, but setting yourself up for this accomplishment can be something as easy as writing it down. I always find that when I write it down and write that mission statement, and my why, it's like I'm making a contract with myself. It's like I'm saying, yes, I'm going to do this because see, it's here on the paper. Hopefully you had fun with this. My next video, I'm giving you just a simple tip to take with you that will help you keep on track with this. I'll see you next time. Bye.